Hey everybody, welcome back to round 2 here. So we beat up on Burn round 1, just had a quick lunch, and we're ready to jump back in here. So yes, we would like to be on the play. Hand looks pretty aggressive. I will keep it. Turn 1 Delver, turn 2 Leak. We got plenty of, burn interaction. Yeah. Yeah, that's a keeper for me. In the dark, I always go turn 1 Delver. However, if I knew the matchup, I might not necessarily run out the Delver. Alright, Spire Bluff, Serum Visions. This indicates to me it might be Storm. However, it could just as easily be the Mirror. I just feel like it's Storm because it's higher up, more percentage in the meta. Let's see how they decide to flip to Scry. Keep their Scries. Always like to see a bottom. Oh, but let's see. We see a top. a top. Well, there goes that plan. So basically, these bolts are going to be targets for Electromancers and stuff like that. We don't want to reveal Snapcaster Mage, but it's not a horrible draw, so go ahead and attack with Delver. We'll play our fetch and set a stop on our upkeep. That way we can fetch in case we don't like what we see with Delver. That's another Serum Vision. So we know they kept top, so they're basically going to get both the cards they wanted. I imagine it's some combination of lands and spells, because isn't everything in this game. So that wasn't a very smart thing to say. But yeah, the basic island, I mean, of course, still could be Delver, but my guess is Storm. So Storm is very important to get that turn 1 flip. No, but do we want to draw it? I think we do want to draw it. Because that could actually, if we can end up flipping it, it could really increase our clock. Of course, we can still Mana Leak, we can still Lightning Bolt. So we have a lot of options here. We'll go Delver, play a Mountain, and pass. Sure, sleight of hand it is. Yep, they have lands. They have lands. Show me the Electromancer. Show me the Electromancer. Alright, you got the Electromancer. We're definitely going to bolt it on sight. It's a really, really powerful card. So let's see if we can flip Delver. Come on. Don't do this. Alright, no. I don't want another Snapcaster Mage in this position. I would like another Steam Event. Yes. Alright, so at least we could flip one. And that's still increasing the clock by somewhat there. Because my guess is we're not going to have enough time to deploy this second Snapcaster. Not even close. Yes, we would like to reveal that. And then we'll go ahead and attack. We could still be dead here. We can Mana Leak their Gifts Ungiven. But that's about it. Unfortunately, we can't even go like Bolt, Snap, Bolt. But we will have to Mana Leak their gifts here. Okay, so now it's putting them to the test. Can they go ritual, bunch more stuff, kill us? Because that's what they're going to have to do. Yep. Alright. Baral is in. In response here, we're definitely going to try to Lightning Bolt Baral. Yep. We just don't want him to get any more, free mana, basically. they're gonna get up to 5 already. All right, and they got the remand, so this could be very bad for us here. Storm will do what Storm does very well. So we just didn't flip our Delver soon enough, unfortunately, because we probably could have had the time. Yep, they discarded Past in Flames. I'm just gonna go ahead and F6 here, and let's just let our opponent show us that they know how to use their deck. Electromancer. So Past in Flames cost, if they have another Past in Flames in hand, that's insane. Alright, Desert. Oh, they already cast Past in Flames. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna let our opponent, make sure they know how to do this. They have Serum Vision, they have gifts. Yeah, they have a lot of stuff. My guess is they can pull it off. Yep. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, we just weren't fast enough, There's only so much you can do against Storm sometimes. It's either you present the clock and try to disrupt them as best as you can, or you can't. So do they have another Past in Flames in the graveyard still? They do. They have a lot of Past in Flames in the yard. So put 2 cards in the graveyard. We'll put Grape Shot. Yeah, I think we're dead here, guys. Yeah, we're dead. Let's go ahead and concede. And let's, the sideboard is going to do a lot of work for us here. So, Counter Squall, Dispel, Collective Brutality, all of our graveyard hate. These are, all going to be very, very important. The issue is we already have a lot of good cards in the matchup. I think we cut Terminate. It's just too inefficient at what it does. I think we cut Kolaghan's commands as well. They're not going to be killing our things. We're not going to be fighting over that stuff, so do we cut? I think bolts. I mean, we can cut a few pushes, but we need to kill those Electromancers on sight. Those are the kind of cards that will kill us. So what do we cut is the question. How much counter magic do we want to have? I mean, I think we want to just present a clock and have counter magic, and everything else is kind of noise. Spell Snare is good in the matchup. It counters rituals. It counters their main key cards. Yeah, this is hard. We have a lot of stuff to bring in and not a lot to take out. We already technically have a pretty good matchup here. So maybe we can shave maybe 2 Fatal Pushes, shave 1 Thought Scour, and shave a Mana Leak? I think so, because we're bringing in Counter Squall. Push is okay, but it can't go to the face, so we'll just keep 1. And I think that's going to be a good setup here. Yep, we would like to play first. We got turn 1 Delver, we got some Disruption. I'm going to go ahead and keep this hand. Don't have any removal for like an Electromancer, but that's okay. Alright, let's take this stop off our upkeep right now, and let's go ahead and get our Steam Vents. Alright, we get our Delver out. It's our clock. It's going to be the most important card in the game, basically. I wish this was a blue source so we could double blue spell, but we can only do so much. Island, Serum Visions, sure. So now they know to minimize. I mean, I think we were on the play last game too, so they know to minimize their life loss. Man, top bottom. Okay. Let's go ahead and do another stop on our, because we do have Thought Scour. So if we don't want to draw that card, Counter Squall. Yeah, I'll reveal that, and I think that's a pretty good draw too. Alright, so here I'm just gonna go ahead and Serum Visions because I don't need to keep Counter Squall up yet, and finding Bolt is really important actually. Kinda want both is the issue. I want both bolts. And the land. So let's go top. We'll go ahead and play our Swamp. represent Fatal Push. That might scare our opponent from jamming out their, their card right now. But they're gonna do it anyways. Oh my god, are they going off right now? Did I make the biggest mistake of my life? Oh, okay. Kill Delver. Sure. Okay. That definitely slows the game down a bit. Interesting. Alright, so I think I still want to draw the land here. Depending on what our opponent does here, I may just want to Thought Scour away the other Lightning Bolt and look for another threat, basically. I'm not going to fight over Sleight of Hand. We don't want to fight over too much right now. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and ditch the Lightning Bolt. And hopefully we can draw into a threat. Collective Brutality is not bad, honestly. Tasigur is great. So here we can actually just... We can just go Tasigur? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we have another clock out there. Plus some counter magic backup. Interesting. Our opponent could just go Remand here. Do we care? I think we'll go ahead and Dispel it. Let's just get our clock out there. I don't think... I mean, it's possible we're dead next turn, but that's a lot of cards, and we still have, like, Lightning Bolt. They need to have a 4th land plus Electromancer. So our opponent goes bottom, bottom. And so, like, if they're flooded on a bunch of, like, remands in hand right now, that's very good for us. Alright, there's Baral. And here I'm actually gonna... It's tough, because do I want double black or do I want double blue? Or, sorry, double red. Yeah, I think I want double blue and double black. Oh, but then I can't bolt. Right, sure. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the double blue. Double blue. And because Baral can't be brutalitied, that's the play I'm going to go for. Spell Snare is a nice pickup. It lets us keep up Counter Squall plus Snare. And then we'll just keep beating down here. Doing what we do best. Sure, Serum Visions. We like to see that bottom, as always. Top. Top is always scary. Top, bottom, okay. But we are sitting behind a lot of counter magic. I'm going to go ahead and Thought Scour myself first before I decide what to do here. Here, now I'm going to go Spell Snare. Because we have another land, then we can go Brutality plus Counter Squall backup. Alright, and now what we're going to do is we'll go 2 modes, cast with 2 modes. We'll do target opponent reveals, and then we'll do Drain. That way we have our opponent dead next turn. And we'll discard Fatal Push. Alright, so they don't want to reveal their hand. That's fine with us. I think we sideboarded correctly here. I don't think we want to deviate too much from this. We have Brutalities are great. All of our counter magic is really good. I think we'll just run it back. The Storm matchup is difficult. It's basically like how well can they craft their hand to beat all of our disruption. It's tough, and you just have to make sure not to tap out unnecessarily. So here we don't have a turn 1 Delver, but we have turn 1 Snare, turn 2 Leak. So I think that's a keep. Sure. Let's let our opponent do their thing. Serum Visions as always. Go ahead and F6 right through that. Let's see what they get on the card. Bottom top. Okay, let's see what we draw. I'm going to take the stop off our upkeep here. In terms of dealing ourselves damage, I'm not sure it's too relevant here, but let's just go ahead and Now let's go ahead and get the Bloodstained Mire out. So because we don't have any removal spells, this keeping up Spell Snare is going to be really important for their their Electromancer style cards. And let's go ahead and crack a fetch, get a black source. Do we want to Serum Visions right now? I think so. And then we can keep up. It's a lot of lands, a lot of Snapcaster Mages. I think we just want to find a threat. There's only so long we can just sit back and counter their stuff. Let's go ahead and play the Spire Bluff. So they could go Ritual Gifts here. But it looks like the situation is much worse than that. Go ahead and play the Delta. Now we can keep up Leak plus Snare. The thing is, we're not pressuring our opponent, so our opponent has a lot of time here. Top 5 cards, you can reveal an instant or sorcery from them and put into your hand. Do we want to fight over that? Now that we have this Bolt, I mean, I might be okay with it. But I think we'll just say okay to that. I don't think we fight over this one. We'll see what Desperate Ritual entered their hand. Okay, so now we know they have a Desperate Ritual. Electromancer. I like Spell Snare for other things, so I'm actually going to just bolt it while I can. Let's go ahead and get a Blood Crypt here. Darkslick Shores. Interesting. So here we could go Snapcaster Mage, Serum Visions, keep up Spell Snare. We could also do that next turn, keep up Mana Leak. I do think Spell Snare is going to be good enough if our opponent only has 3 mana. So let's go ahead and Shock. Play a Snapcaster Mage. Because we really need to present a clock or find a threat. We have a lot of counter magic in hand. Relevant counter magic too. So that's a lot of lands. So now we're presenting both Bolt and Spell Snare. And we'll see what our opponent decides to do here. Of course, them being on 2 mana is really helping us out this game. Yeah, we can't let whatever 2 mana spell this is resolve. Wow. I'm actually going to Spell Snare it. I mean, we have 2 mana leaks. We need a clock. We're not winning this game sitting back. All right, Delver is a fantastic draw. We can even, I think, can we set it up this turn? I'd rather keep up double Mana Leak actually than set it up. Although that could be incorrect considering they only have 2 mana. Alright, now they have 3. It's one of the big reasons I wanted to do that. I don't know if they, bring in the spells and things like that. So this is now where it gets pretty scary. I can't let them have an Electromancer. The card is too good right now. Far too good. Alright. Let's see if we can flip Delver here, start presenting a better clock. Yes. Now we just want to be able to keep up all of our spells. So let's go ahead and Serum Visions here, see if we can draw into more counter magic. We did. Spellbomb, I think it's pretty good. I think we keep the Spellbomb on top. And now we can play all of our spells in hand. And we don't have much to worry about. Alright. I'm actually going to let Baral when it counters a spell. So that's not when it resolves. Alright. Baral's in. They know about our Fatal Push, so I wonder what they'll do here. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and let's first go ahead and Fatal Push the Brawl. And then they can have their mana. Because unless they start chaining more rituals, we can kind of like bait them into using more. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have just counted the ritual. Now I feel kind of stupid. Just 3 spells were cast. Jeez, maybe that was a mistake. Alright, so this is targeting Snap, this is targeting Delver, and the original is also targeting Delver. Oh, man, that was a mistake. That was a big mistake. So we could Spell Snare and keep Snap alive. And just have some sort of clock going for us here. Apologize about that, guys. I wasn't thinking straight. We'll go ahead and attack here. We'll play this Spell Bomb. And I would just... Hopefully we can just sit back. Our opponent's at 4 mana though, so... Dispel is a great pickup. Great pickup. Would have been really good if we hadn't let that ritual resolve, but now we just gotta try to yeah, we'll just let that resolve. Mostly because we want to counter gifts. That's gonna be our main goal here. There's an argument for just popping the Spell Bomb off right now, but they don't have a Past in Flames yet, so I'm not sure. Like maybe we just need some more cards right now. All right, we want to draw our card, obviously. Yes, Bolt is not bad. I think we'll go ahead and just start with an attack. And let's see what we can pick up here with Serum Visions. Snare, not bad. Relic Cycles. But in this position, I'm not sure we need it anymore. Although we have a lot of mana to work with. But it is just 2 mana, so like that we'd have to use up. Alright, we're actually going to use Mana Leak here while we can. Just because they have a lot of mana, so. And we don't want them to hit like 7 mana soon. Oh boy. This game is rough. This game is actually that fetch puts him dead to Bolt. Sure. So that's very interesting to see. Unless they think they can. They just need to go off this turn, possibly. I'm gonna snare just about anything at this point. Unless it's a Grape Shot, which is going to feel really bad. Storm count should be 2. I don't know why the storm counter is messed up here, guys. 1, 2, 3. Blood Moon. Wow. Okay. Say okay. As long as they don't have Pact of Negation. We'll go ahead and attack. I mean, they're playing to their outs, so that's nice. That's good for them, but come on. We always have the ball. Let's be real. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the next round.